Harper here, WWE2k19 with another content update for you. Today, I'm going to show you what I worked on last night, what I was working on yesterday, which is one of the arenas from WCW, which came from a request through the sort of the friends and stuff on PS4. Somebody messaged me basically randomly and just said, I love your content. Love all the WCW arenas that you're creating. I'd love it if you could do a few more. One of those was an arena that I was actually on this right now, and last night I finished. It was a lot of fun. It was a good challenge. I've actually done 2 arenas now based on requests. Not saying that I just take requests for creating content, but if it's the right kind of challenge, then I'm up for doing it. So if you want to know more, if you want me to create a certain arena from the Attitude Era, then just hook me up, let me know, and I'll have a look at it, see if it's worth the time of doing it. And so I'm going to show you, it's Superbrawl 1997, so WCW arena. What I'm going to do is I'll show you the arena first on where I'm up to, and then what I'll do is go into the show and actually display and preview the show for you. I'm going to try and be quite quick with this because I don't want you to see too much so that you'll go and create it before I've even released it. But here it is. Firstly, what I realized I could do was you can actually delete half of the movie where you've got the NWO and you've got WCW screen. And so I deleted half of it so that I could put one in the corner, which is where it was on the Superbrawl arena. You had a look like that specifically, but I love the fact that you've got the screen with the Superbrawl 7 logo. I had to create that literally last night. I was sort of scrambling all over the internet trying to find the logo for it, and then scrambling on Photoshop trying to create it. It took a long time to do, and it's part of the process that I do enjoy when I get the result that I want, but sometimes the process can be really degrading for my own ego because it just deflates you, and you get to the point where you just feel like I'm not going to get this right, and it needs to look as accurate as possible. What I noticed really was that for some reason WCW changed the font halfway through the second word brawl. I don't know why they did that, but they did. And so I've actually stuck to the one font all the way through. I have no idea why they changed the font. I guess maybe they just wanted a better looking W and an L at the end of Brawl. It's really weird that they did it, but I've stuck to one. So that's the only sort of discrepancy between the original logo and the one that I've created. Now, in this arena, what you can see is you've got the entranceway with the Superbrawl logo, which is what I'm zooming in on now. And then what you've got, they actually had a similar screen. It doesn't have that weird on it. So I love the fact that it maintains the lighting because it actually looks a lot like the entranceway, or as close as I can get it without obviously doing the whole create a massive PNG file and throw it in, replacing the curtain on a massive Titantron. The rampway looks blue, really random. It just goes from black to blue. I looked at it on the network last night and I was just like, that's so freaking weird that they did that. Why they didn't have the entranceway as blue to match the rampway, and why they didn't have the mats to match. It's really odd, but that's what they did. So now moving on to the ring, you can see very simple, very plain, typical WCW for the 1997. No arena and announce tables or anything like that nearby. The steel barricade you've got here, for some reason they use this really bright white semi-greyish mats system, so I did that. And then of course you've got the blue mat, the blue apron. It's slightly more blue than some of the other WCW arenas from 97, so it is actually a different color set, which is nice because it means that it doesn't look quite the same as all the others. So that's the arena, and now what I'm going to do is go out and go into the shows, come all the way out of here, and then I will preview the show for you. I played it last night with, sorry, I'm trying to think of the big guy's name. Obviously, Dusty Rhodes versus Ric Flair. I played it with those two, and it really felt like a cool arena. Like, I legit felt like I'm in WCW. Apart from one issue, which was the commentary, where at the beginning of the show, they announced that they were so happy to see Ric Flair finally in WWE. So be careful with the commentary that you select for the shows. Unfortunately, that's the general purpose. I didn't realize that they would actually announce him as a WE wrestler. It's a bit... the thing that I have that I get annoyed with WE2k games, they create so much good content for other brands, but then they forget like the real basics. We want commentary that's actually going to be specific to the brand that we create for. Now, I understand that you can't do that with New Japan Pro Wrestling and, you know, even the NWA now, but what you can do is at least for the shows that you own the rights to, WCW, ECW, just give us like an introduction bit of audio that actually can go over those shows, because it would make the world of difference if at the beginning of each show they just recognize that this was a WCW or ECW event, rather than just saying random WE stuff and always referencing WE. It just kind of makes the whole experience a little flatter. It doesn't make a big difference, but when you're like me and you want perfection and you want it to all look right and authentic, it does make a big difference when the commentators keep referencing WWE product stuff, which is such a shame. Anyway, let's find the show for you. I'm going to edit that. And all I'm going to do is give you the full preview uninterrupted. So, yeah. As you can see, here's the beginning of the show. Now, the reason I selected this image is because this was the kind of video that they actually, and lighting that they had in part of the arena. So this actually kind of semi-matched up to the arena itself. I'm going to skip that now because I don't want to, it just goes on a bit too long for me. Here's the logo. Obviously, that screen is way too fast for me, but I chose the red sort of universal space background for this arena. I think it matched the color set quite well. The logo works really well here, I think, in terms of the color scheme and the style. It all just kind of looks like it's relevant. I think the font's actually quite close. And then here's the arena itself and the way it all begins. I love the fact, I love the fact that the actual ring entrance movies play on that screen, because that was something that I was worried about. It was just going to look flat and black, but actually I managed to work it out and get the movie playing, and it looks awesome. Looks really cool, very authentic to the original. So let's just skip AJ Styles. I'm like getting fed up of seeing him. I really wish you could select the people that enter the arenas on this mode so that you could actually preview it with WCW cast members, because then it would just make more sense, and I think it would help you to feel the way it looks. But you can see the preview. It's gone through well. I'm looking, here are the, just so that you can see everything I've chosen for the show. Again, I would warn you about the general purpose, but I mean, I can't be selecting Nitro or Havoc. I'd love to, because I guess then they'd reference WCW, but the problem is, at the beginning of the show, they're going to be saying, welcome to Monday Nitro, and it's obviously not Monday Nitro, so that's orcs, and I don't want to do that. So just be careful what you select for audio. Obviously, the arena is the one I've made, the show image, the one I've made. The watermark, I always use WCW in the bottom left corner. Then you've got all of the elements. I really wish that they made the transition design optional so that it could match the matchup screen, the replay, and the etc. design. It's really odd that they don't add that on. I would love to see it. I'm sure it wouldn't be too hard to change. But there you go. You've got a late 90s filter, WCW referee. I guess I'm a bit lazy when it comes to locations. I should really actually find out where the originals were and simply just put them in. But I'm not too fussed about the location. That doesn't ruin the experience for me. So there you go. That was literally a less than 10-minute video. I hope you enjoyed it. I've got more videos that I'm going to release today, probably 1 or 2 more, just updating you with other stuff that I created, which includes all of the alternate attires that I've created for my universe mode. I think you're going to enjoy those. It's ones that you can just go and do yourselves. They're really easy to produce. So I'm going to upload those. Keep an eye out for the channel and follow that. If you want to, xharperco. Instagram is xharper.co. Let me know what your thoughts are on the videos. Also, just a quick mention from my video yesterday. I did a really long creation video for Hunter Hearst Helmsley. it is the video that I got my first dislike, so not too sad. I didn't kill myself last night, so we're all right. But what it made me think about is, I'm new to this. I'm trying to learn, trying to understand. I want feedback. If you do dislike the video, it's absolutely cool with me, but I'd really appreciate it if instead of just hitting the thumbs down, that you actually message me and let me know what you didn't like about the video. If it's something I can make better, if it's something that's boring you, let me know, man. I want to know that stuff because I want to make these videos so that they're entertaining but also insightful. I don't want them to be boring ultimately. So let me know what you think. I really appreciate the feedback. I've had some great feedback so far, but I appreciate critique. I think that should be welcomed by any creator. So let me know if you want something made. I'm open to it. I'm not saying I'll do it, but I'm open to it. I've already created 2 arenas for people who have been brave enough to sort of hit me up on whatever channel and just ask for it. So don't be scared to ask. The worst I'm going to say is no. I'm not going to hate you for asking me to make something. But I hope you're enjoying the channel. I hope you're enjoying the videos that I'm creating, and have fun. I hope you're enjoying WE2k19. I am. There's a couple of funny glitches that I wish I could show you, but it's really funny. Find out the mistakes, show them, share them. Get sharing yourself. It's a lot of fun. All right, until next time, I'm X Harper.